Hello and welcome to Mr. Rock's PS2/DVD game collection. If your host, Mr. Rock, big shout out to Minky Minx, Rufus the Rat, Cool Ride 93, Miss Kiwi Gaming, Rob himself, and all the rest of them. If you haven't, please check them out. Muchly appreciated. With that being said, we're going to go right into the video. So with the first one, we got The Price is Right DVD board game. And I'll show you the back of this as well. So it's just like playing the real Price is Right, but just in DVD form. I picked this up at Value Village. Next one, Cell Park. Hey Big Sis, hope all is well. But yeah, this is Cell Park, the DVD board game. Here, I'll flip this so that you can actually see it properly. But yeah, it has like Carmen and everyone else. I think it only goes up to like season 10, if I remember correctly, on trivia questions. The next game we're going to do is TNA Impact for PS2. As I said before, a lot of these are just disc games. This is Rocky, so I'll show you the disc. So this is just Rocky. So MLB 2004, the only MLB game I actually own. And back then it was a steroid era. We have NBA Live 06. A lot of these will be sports games because, well, this is where I usually play a lot of my sports games on, is the PS2. NHL 2K7. This game actually holds a very dear closeness to my heart because this was the game that really got me into NHL, back into it after NHL 99. Was this game right here. For a while I didn't play NHL games. Madden 08. So, The Godfather. Of course, Mr. Rock's all-time favorite, GTA Vice City, the original edition. GTA Free. GTA Liberty City Stories. So a lot of people's favorite, but I only have the disc version, which is GTA San Andreas. It's not my favorite, but this copy here is one of the very original copies, which has the hot coffee in it. So, yes, that is, yeah, Liberty City Stories is a great game. So, no doubt. The Getaway. This is no wait, this is Terminator: Dawn of Fate. Terminator: Dawn of Fate. Sorry about that. So, Terminator right there. I'll spin it so that you can see the cover better. So, yeah, Terminator: Dawn of Fate. The Getaway. I meant Max Payne. I don't know why I keep saying The Getaway. I know Getaway is in here, but Max Payne. So we got Hitman Blood Money. I used to have Hitman 2 back in the day, but a lot of my games got switched out here and there over the years. So I used to have literally like close to 700 PS2 games at one time. But that was then, this is now. I probably have about 50. So, Blood Rain. these are disc games, so I'm just going to show them off. So we have Gran Turismo 4. And because this is one of Rod's favorite, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. So, put that back in there. This one is a couple of sports games. We have NHL 2K5. I bought this literally in 2009, I believe, for literally 10 cents. And then we also have Madden 05. And you're going to say, why 10 cents? Because a lot of video game stores were going out of business, so their games were really cheap, so they're like 10 cents or less for sports. This is the very first Call of Duty game. A lot of people don't know what the very first Call of Duty game is, but this is it. Call of Duty Finest Hour on PS2. This was considered the very first Call of Duty game to ever release back in the day, and yes, I have it. Now we're going to go to PS1. I only have one PS1 game, to be honest, so I'd rather show it off here. So this is Extreme Pinball. So you got all the pinball games here and everything else. I love pinball. I grew up playing pinball growing up as a kid. So that was always fun for me. Next one is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So I love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin back in the day. Rest in peace, Regis Philbin. But yeah. I also have Family Feud. So I have Family Feud as well. Let's see, what is this game? Starsky and Hutch. But this is this version, so Starsky and Hutch, the video game. A lot of people didn't even know that they had a video game because it wasn't popular. People know about the movie, they know about the TV show, but a lot of people forgot that they had a video game. Here's Blade 2. So, good old Wesley Snipes before the tax fraud. Sorry, Wesley Snipes, if you're watching, because he is a good friend of mine. But it's true. Here's The Simpsons Road Rage. I don't have Simpsons Hit and Run, but I do have Road Rage. So, we have Family Guy, the video game. So, this is the next one. One of my favorite all-time movies, and also a great video game that people don't really know about unless you watch The Professional in a way. Scarface, The World Is Yours. Great video game, great movie, all-time classic. This game gets undershadowed because of GTA Vice City, but technically, if you have not played this game, go try it out. You know. We got Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. This is one of the weakest Spyro games in my opinion. I always liked the original 3, but this one was okay, but I always preferred the trilogy, which I actually do own. So, we have The Suffering. This game is super expensive. This game can literally go up to literally $400 Canadian. So, it's about what, $300 to $250 American, I think. So, this game is super expensive, super rare. The Suffering ties that blind. I've actually seen this in a video game store and literally freaking went, holy crap. So, we also have Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal. Oh no, wait, Going Commando. Going Commando, not Up Your Arsenal. I get confused with the Ratchet and Clank games, to be honest. But stay tuned, because technically, I will be live streaming Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart right after this video, pretty much, in about 20 minutes or so after this video goes up. So, Ratchet and Clank going commando. We also had Silent Scope Free. This video game here is very controversial because technically you get to do a mission just like JFK got killed. You get to take out a guy that's in a limo, exact same way. I do remember this game very well, and I literally remember seeing that, and I just went, holy crap. We got Kill Switch, which is disc only, so I'm just going to show it off. But this is the first Kill Switch game. So, this is Ghost Recon. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Here is WWE 2008. A lot of these will be wrestling games going forward because I do love wrestling games, especially from the olden days. So this is SmackDown vs. Raw 08. Has ECW members in it as well. That's kind of what drew me into the game, into buying it. SmackDown vs. Raw 07. So, I remember working at Blockbuster when this game actually came out, to be honest. And, yeah. That just tells you how old I am. SmackDown vs. Raw 06. So, WWF SmackDown, just bring it, disc only, but whoops, this game just came flying right at me. Oh, that's why, because the case is kind of broken. Okay, but here's WWF SmackDown, just bring it with The Rock. This game came out in like I think 2000 or 2001. No, 01, I believe. But yeah. That was the very first WWF game on the PS2. If you guys were curious. So the next one will be NHL 6. Hot Shot Sports. I'm at Hot Shots Golf 3, I believe this is. Yeah, Hot Shots Golf 3. I always loved the Hot Shots Golf games because they're freaking hilarious to play back in the day. What is in here? I feel something rattling in here. Oh. So, in here we have Family Game Night. I was looking for this for a long period of time. I just found it now. But yeah, Family Game Night. This is a great collection of games. It has a bunch of board games into one on PS2. So on here you got Connect 4, you got Boggle, you got Sorry. It looks like you got Scrabble. So there's a lot of good games on here. And then also another game that's in here is NHL 03. Oh, let me tilt this up. There we go. NHL 03 with Jerome McGinley, who's also one of my friend's favorite hockey players. Big shout out to Preston, if he might watch this later, because he's a big Jerome McGinley fan. Next game that we're doing is Celebrity Deathmatch. Big time fan of Celebrity Deathmatch. This was a great game back in the day. Great TV show. It always made you wonder who the hell would win in fights. And they did with Clay. So, we have Fight Night 2004 boxing. And I think that's Roy Jones Jr., if I remember correctly, on the cover of this. So, Now, another classic game that's very expensive to own. This is the black version of the Warriors. You could actually get this game, the greatest hits version, for cheap, but this version of the game is super expensive, to be honest. So, the Warriors video game. We got True Crime, True Crime New York City. I love the True Crime series. Streets of LA, New York City, I played them all. This franchise should have literally continued, but it kind of died for some reason. Never understand why. But you get to play a cop and you get to literally arrest people. I always loved doing this game. Here's The Getaway that I've been mentioning throughout almost some of this freaking stream. But yeah, The Getaway is a classic game. You know, this game doesn't even do anyone justice how great this game is. It's based in London, and you have to literally try to get your kid back, roughly, from these mobsters who actually, I think, killed your wife, if I remember correctly. They kill your wife, they steal your kid, and then you have to try to get your kid back. So, we got Twisted Metal Black. Classic game. I freaking love the Twisted Metal franchise. Black is great if you love the Twisted Metal franchise and you just want to play it on PS2. Of course, trust me, I rather play the PS1 versions as well. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs. Love SOCOM. This is the franchise that technically Sony needs to bring back and literally say, okay, let's forget about Call of Duty. Let's revamp this freaking franchise. This franchise was so good back in the day. So freaking good. But people forget about this because of Call of Duty. Pretty much. We got Burnout 2, Point of Impact. This is another great game. I freaking love this game because you get to crash into cars and everything else. Always made me laugh. Because some of the animations of literally damaging the cars would glitch out. So you'll literally go flying in the air like 50 feet in the air, and it's just like, oh, okay. We got Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, and I think that's it after this. Yeah, that's it. So this is the last one, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance. Love the Mortal Kombat games. I think I own a Mortal Kombat game on every freaking platform, to be honest, that I own. So, with that being said, I want to thank Big Sis for coming out and dropping a like. I want to thank everyone else for coming out and dropping likes. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Please go check out Barbie Doll Ashley's channel with Rufus the Red, Rob himself, Minky Minx, and everyone else. With that being said, I'll catch you on, guys, in about 20 minutes or so with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Have a great one. Until then, take care.